Welcome once again to our YouTube channel. My name is Jerry, and
And I'm Chantal.
yes, thank you so much for tuning into our channel. We are very, very grateful for how far we've come. We thank you, and we want to say thank you also for the 200 subscribers and above, and still counting. We are hoping to bring you more stories from our marriage, our lifestyle, everything about us. We are ready to share with you, and from the Netherlands. Okay, so today we are going to talk about a very important aspect as well of our journey, and she wants to ask me some questions, so I don't know what she's going to ask me. So I'm going to hand over to her to do the talking.
What has the Netherlands taught you so far? That's going to be the topic.
Oh, okay, that is an interesting one. What has the Netherlands taught me so far? Yes, Netherlands has really taught me a lot ever since I came here. Yeah, as a Ghanaian, as a foreigner, yeah, when you move to every country, yeah, there are procedures and there are challenges you face. And I've quite learned a lot, but let me see if I can share some quite a few with you guys and with her because she wants to find out. So that's why we are doing the video for today. So, what do you want to find out?
I just want to find out what did the Netherlands taught you? So what did you learn so far?
So far.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. One of the things I must say that I've learned so far living in the Netherlands is time management. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, time management. Why do I say so? Yes, because I'm coming from a country whereby we hardly,
Sorry, I need to laugh.
yeah, we hardly keep to time in Ghana. Yeah, Ghana, we always say Ghana man's time. That's GMT, Ghana man's time. GMT. Which is we always say in Ghana, GMT, Ghana man's time. So if you give a Ghanaian a time of a program of something, don't be surprised. They will come late. Majority may come late. Some will be punctual. Some will be on time. Some will definitely be late. So when I came here, I'm not a late comer, by the way. I'm always on time. Thank God I had a good upbringing from my father. My father is always on time because he was a military man. So through that, I've also learned to be on time. So, but in Ghana time as compared to here the time is very, very important to understand that everything that they do is on time. Everything, if they say this something is starting at 10 o'clock, it's exactly 10 o'clock.
Everything is scheduled.
Yes. So you don't miss. If you are late, you are late. If you come, nobody is waiting for you. If they are going somewhere, they will leave you behind. Just like the train will move and leave you behind. And sometimes when you go to the train station, you can see people running because
Especially if you need to take one train to another train and it's some minutes, so you need to. The train will not wait. It's always going on time.
Yeah.
They don't wait for passengers.
Nobody is going to wait for you. So that is one thing I've learned in the Netherlands. You must really, really you have to know how to manage your time. Everything is on time. Everything is on time. So that is one of the things that I've learned so far living in the Netherlands. And I must say, it has really changed me because through that, everything that I say I want to do, because of I have scheduled with somebody, I have to do it. I cannot give an excuse of saying, oh, I will be late. Or no. I've told the person I'll be there this time. I have to be there. And I'm happy I'm keeping to time.
But how do you see the time then with, because it's not only time to be on time, but also scheduling up like appointments, also with friends. You also almost give, not that you give time from 10 till that, but how do you see that, to make appointments with that? Because
to make appointment with that one, yeah, sometimes it can be difficult. Sometimes it's simple. depending on the kind of appointment you want to have actually with friends, because sometimes it could be that they have schedules, they have things they have to do, and it must take some time before you can have that appointment. And if the time schedule is due, yeah, then you have to be there. So I don't see, yeah, with that one, it goes on smoothly. If I've answered your question rightly.
Yeah, I mean more like I'm not missing the spontaneous things.
Oh, like in Ghana, for example,
Yeah.
in Ghana, yeah, you can be going to a place and you meet somebody on the way. You can be going to something, then you instead of going to the meeting straight away, certain small things in Ghana can make you, yeah. But here you keep to, even if I see you, I'll tell you, I will not even say anything. I'm going my way.
Yeah, I say, oh, I need to go somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. Here, the time you just have to go. You don't wait for anything. But in Ghana, I can see a friend on the way. I'll stand there and chat for a while and continue my journey. Yeah.
But how was it for you to make appointments for everything, like going to formal places like offices?
Oh, that's for that one. It's always, for me, it's okay. There's no problem with that.
But if you compare it to Ghana,
yeah, it's difficult sometimes in Ghana. You may go to Ghana, the offices, you have an appointment, and you go, they'll tell you, the person knows you are coming, and they'll tell you, sorry, the person said he's coming, so you can sit down and wait for him or her. And that is very, very annoying. Then, meanwhile, you've made an appointment, they know, and you are there, and the person tells you, I'm now on my way. So it's like, what is that? But here, the person is there before, the person who made an appointment is already there waiting for you.
and even if they are called to be sick or they will be late, then they will even let you know.
Yeah, they'll call you on time.
They will try to call you.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's always like that. Sometimes they can, of course, there are also things that they can piss you off.
Yeah. But majority of the time, they keep time.
They keep time.
They keep to time. So that is what I've learned so far. So far.
Okay.
One of the things, that is time management. Yeah. And
So what again?
the second thing I've learned so far is also job security in the Netherlands. And
in terms of,
because when I compare Ghana to Netherlands in terms of job security, here there are a lot of instances whereby somebody may be sick or somebody may take leave. For somebody can say, I want to take the whole year off without pay. They can go their way and still come back and their job is still waiting for them. In Ghana, you can't get that. You can forget it.
yeah, there are more like rules and
Yes. There are rules that are protecting every employee. Your employer cannot just get up and sack you. Not here in the Netherlands. That is what I've seen.
they need to come with
It's a very good reason to sack you. Very, very good reason. Because if not, there will be a court case. Because that is one of the things I've seen here, that people, even if somebody is sick, the person can be at home as long as the person is sick. They will still take care of that person. They will still pay for the salary. Only that they have a duration whereby they will not pay you full salary.
Yeah,
but
after,
you are still
let's
within a
say
company.
after a year, they reduce your salary.
I think 70%.
Yeah, I also thought 70%, and then the next year you need to show that you are capable to work.
Mm-hmm.
If they see you can't get up to your full thing, then rather after 2 years you're out of the company, or they even look inside the company if there is something
Yes.
for you.
For you, that you can do.
And it's not only that your boss decided, how do you call those people?
The agency, let's say, or how do you say it? The Netherlands, how do you say it?
Yeah, the arbeidsarts.
Yeah, that is those that are in charge of the working conditions. organizations. We have organizations that are in charge of the working conditions. So they also come in and to determine if truly what the person is going through, can the person be laid off, or must you give the person a chance? So job security in the Netherlands is very, very good. And that is what I've learned so far. Because some of my colleagues, they go after a year or 2 or 3, they come back and they still have their job, and they'll tell you, I was sick, I was going through this, I was going through that. Only your salary, they slash it a little bit, but your job is still waiting for you. Not in Ghana. Ghana, your job will never wait for you.
Oh, here it's not
Only-
always that it is waiting. It depends on the circumstances, but I think you have more rules and regulations like maternity leave, sick leave. Let's say your mother is sick and you are really taking care of her, they have also some weeks off, or
Yeah.
are you meaning like that? Or
Oh, yeah, here those things are there, but in Ghana, if you are not in the public sector, that is, you are not working for the government, and you're in the private sector, it's another ball game altogether. That is where you can easily lose your job in the
Okay.
private sector. But in the public sector, yeah, the possibility of you coming back to your job is high. It's high. Just that maybe you may lose your position. That is another thing, because if you are gone for, let's say, a year or 2, then it means somebody will take over. But here, some
Yeah.
companies, even in the Netherlands, some companies will request for you within a duration. We want you in this position for 2 or 3 years. They give a specific time.
Oh yeah.
So because they know the person will come back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is what I'm referring to as a job security.
Okay.
Your job is secure. You can still go and come back. Yeah. So that is another one that I've learned. And there's another thing that I've also learned is exercising. Exercising in the Netherlands, you see that, I don't know, it's the nature of the land or the atmosphere, because here almost everybody bikes, so it's a form of exercise. So when I came here, I enjoyed biking because it's a form of exercise as well. And people also go for walking. People walk a lot in the bush, in the forest. They have routes where you can just walk. It's a form of exercise. So when I came here, I could see, biking. Me, I like biking, so I like it to exercise myself. That is the form.
Yeah,
I'm
but I
enjoying
think
so
it's
far.
also due to the weather.
Yeah.
Are you in Ghana going to walk some 10 kilometers?
Not at all. Not at all if it is that hot. No, you can only do that in the evening. In the evening, you can do that. After the sunset, you can do that. But in the afternoon, no, it's too hot. It's too hot to do that. So here, exercising is, people go to the gym a lot here. People do a lot of things to keep themselves busy,
And
their body busy.
and I think they have in the how do you say that? In the nature, in the planning of the country, let me say like that, they make a lot of space for walking paths, or they do the houses like this, so they are close to this, then they can walk nicely
Yeah.
to that.
Yeah.
They make it.
The planning of the housing.
They make the planning.
They make the environment attractive for you to walk, because they plan it to the extent that you have a nice place where you can walk and sightseeing. You can see things around. I don't
They
know
make things.
the way they
The
develop.
environment's nice.
Yeah, the way the Netherlands has programmed its buildings and the landscape and everything. It's so nice, because if like with the way we normally walk when it's in April, May, June, July, it's always nice to walk, and
And
it's helpful.
you can even walk from eating place to eating place. They make sure you start or end by some
Yeah,
eating or some ice cream or some
Yeah.
something.
yeah. Yes, don't forget to like, and to subscribe to our channel and to leave your comment down below as we continue sharing our experiences with you. So let's continue with the conversation. Yes, so as we rightly said, the things that I've learned so far, one of the items also is, we've talked about them, quite a few already. So we want to, the next thing I think I can talk about is work-life balance. Work-life balance, yes. What do I mean by that?
Yeah.
Because here, the system is designed in a way that you can work, but you can still have time to for your family or for yourself. It depending on how many hours you want to work. Because there are some companies you can work less hours, but mostly is what I'm talking about here. Mostly is it favors the women a lot because most of the women do part-time. So for them, they can have time for their family, their children, and and you have some days that you can take off. There are some holidays, some companies are closed. It's equal to in Ghana. And you have a lot of holidays also for yourself from the company. 6 weeks, some are 6 weeks in total, some is 5 weeks. And they make sure if you are working and you can just decide to work 24 hours or you can work 30 or 40 hours, depending on how you want to work here in the country. So I see that to be like a very interesting thing as well, because then you can balance yourself, not fully concentrating on only work. But
it's funny the way you see it, because I think if you ask some 10 Dutch people here on the street, they will say they don't have a good working balance.
Oh, okay.
They will feel stressed.
Okay, because
pressure.
Why do I say so?
So
because I'm a foreigner, so I'm looking at the conditions I'm coming from. In Ghana, you are working 40 hours in a week, Monday to Friday. You don't have anything like I'm working with hours that you can say, oh, today I want to close early, I want to do half a day. No, you don't have that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'm getting you. Because the system is we work here with hours.
Yes.
And recently I was even standing by the school here and I was hearing people talking about hours. I was standing some men and they were laughing at each other like that 40 hours work week is not so common anymore.
Yeah, you see?
Some companies, I don't know if I make a mistake now, but also in the building, some other places, they just on Friday afternoon they can be off. So they only work 36 hours a week.
Yeah. So you see,
and it's not a choice. The company is choosing it for you.
So you see that there's that kind of work-life balance, because some companies, even on Fridays, they will do half a day. Some companies, they close early. So that kind of work-life balance, is also here. And I like the way it is so far.
But I still think, okay, if you see it from your side, I can understand, but I think if you are alone here,
yeah, that is one thing. If you are a foreigner and you come into another country, you see what you may like and what you may learn, because where you are coming from, you don't have those things. So when you come, you say, why? In my country it's like this, it's like that. So you will see the benefit, but the citizens will think, they are used to it.
Because the way I wish that in Ghana they can work, the woman especially can work part-time.
Yeah, you see.
The way I have that, if there is one wish for the woman there, I wish it.
Yeah.
Because I'm seeing this, the stress.
Yeah. Ghanaian women go through a lot of stress because it's not easy it's not easy, especially if my mother, for example, is a petty trader, and when I was growing up, I could see how hard working she was to take care of us and to be a mother and to be a wife, go to the market, go and sell, come back, do everything in the house. That is very, very stressful. The
It's
women
very
here is very,
good.
very stressful. Yeah.
Very stressful. And your cooking is not half-hour cooking
Yeah.
that it is done. So
Yeah. Yeah, I can understand. So you
for
see,
me,
but
I'm seeing
in
it.
Ghana, they are used to it. If I
Yeah.
ask them.
So for me, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm seeing it in another way. But
Yeah.
I can understand that you say, okay, that is what I learned
Yeah.
because of the way. It's also to do with the rules and regulations
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
But do you have enough private time now?
Yeah, private time. It depends on you. Depends on you, because if you are here and you want a private life, then you must talk to your employer.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. In
Because-
Ghana, you cannot go and talk to your employer and say, please, I want to work 4 days, or I want to. No, they will not give you the opportunity. But here, you can just go and say, oh, I would like to cut down my hours.
Yeah, and
If he agrees with you.
and
They can
it's,
say no, but you still have to ask. Yeah.
and it's even mostly in your yearly conversation. How is your working balance?
Yes.
Are
They'll
you
ask you.
okay
Mhm.
or are you not okay?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, I can understand. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you have the liberty of saying what you want, and a good employer will say, okay, we'll look into it, then they'll come back and help you. So that is, if they see that you are too stressed, if they think that you need it, yeah, they will tell you, okay, you can take it, as long as you can function very well and do the job for them. They will give you that opportunity. Yeah. So work-life balance, yeah, I see they have it here. Yeah. Yeah, and another one to conclude is the educational system. Yeah, what I've learned also is the educational system. Yeah, is also different from Ghana educational system.
Far different.
So the difference are there, and in terms of theory, it's almost the same, but in terms of practicality, that is where I see a very big difference between Ghana and the Netherlands, and because in Ghana we are lacking theory. We are lacking practicals. Here, what I've listened so far is a lot of practicality goes into everything here, and
Yeah, that's true.
I was really surprised. People in a secondary school, before they even if you are 18, you can decide just to start working. Why? Because while they are in the secondary school, they are already giving practical. They are already doing practicals.
Yeah, and there is also you have by plenty jobs you can choose for working and learning.
Yeah.
So you are schooling on the same time and you work. Let's say you go one time in the week to school, the rest of the week you work, and your boss will pay.
Yeah. Yeah, so that the educational system here is very, very good. It makes people to develop quickly. It makes people to think. They have this kind of critical thinking. They think smart, and that is what I've really learned ever since I've been here. You will see young boys out of secondary school, and when they are working, you see that they are working. They work as professionals, even though they are just started. They work neatly. They don't just work just like that. If you ask them something, they can give you a good answer. They are not just speaking out of the book, but they will show you what they can do. And that is education for me. Education is not only about going to the classroom. No. After the classroom, what are you still learning?
Yeah, we have every year you need to do if you are on what is HBO of MBO? Polytechnic.
Yeah, if you're in a polytechnic.
Yeah. Like some practical to do some 6 weeks, sometimes some half a year, some 3 months.
Yeah.
Even then, some people in the first year they will fall out of the system and say, "Oh, this is nothing for me."
Yeah.
Because in the books you don't know
How it is
if
on the
you
field.
how it is on the field,
Yeah.
and I think
That
we
is what Ghana
really,
is lacking.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
because
can really understand that you say, we wish,
yeah, because the only thing I did the only time I had a practical in
Yeah.
Ghana is when I did my national service, and that is for a year.
and for me,
And then for a year, I finished school before going to do my national service, and that is where that is where the job starts from. And assuming I was doing it from the first year I was at the polytechnic, then by the time I finish my course, I already know the system. Not that is what Netherlands is doing. Before you even finish your school, you know how
You
the working
know-
system works. Yeah.
you know plenty things
Yes.
already.
Yeah.
So sometimes they help you 3 months out,
Yeah.
proof period, or
Yeah.
how
That
you
is
say,
probation.
probation, and then you will start doing it yourself.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can imagine that you say that,
Yeah.
because
So that is what. Those are the
Yeah.
things. Some of the things I've learned so far, and yeah, if you ask, that is what I've learned so far. So I don't know if whether you want something to say again.
I think you made very clear, good points.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So that is the conversation for now. Maybe this video may be long because we need to talk a little bit. I need to explain, and for you also to understand where I'm coming from. And we hope it has helped you. We hope you've taken some point out of it. And yeah, so we would like to say thank you so much for watching. And don't forget to click the notification button so that when we post a video, you will be notified. And don't forget to subscribe and to like and to leave your comment down below. Tell us what we just spoke about. Tell us if you are in the Netherlands, what you've also learned so far. We'll be glad to read your comments. So, thank you. And my name is Jerry.
And I'm Chantal.
And we will see you in the next
Next video.
Bye for now.